truth is, for most, the battle was already lost long before that moment, hours, days, or even years earlier. By the time they open their charts, their mindset, habits, and the market's design have already positioned them for defeat. What follows isn't taught in trading courses or spoken by popular YouTube gurus. It's the quiet truth the market thrives on. If traders truly understood it, the 90% failure rate wouldn't exist. The real problem starts with how the brain reacts to uncertainty. Humans naturally hate not knowing what comes next, yet trading is built entirely on uncertainty disguised as flashing candles and price movement. Long before entering a trade, the brain is already in survival mode, searching for patterns, not because they're real, but because it's wired to find meaning even in randomness. This is called apophenia, and in markets, it's lethal. Traders think they're being analytical, but they're really just emotionally convincing themselves that the market will move their way. Deeper truth, most traders are doomed before entry because their analysis leads them to the same obvious zones everyone else sees. If you trade while stressed, interrupted, or desperate for income, your subconscious is primed for fear and urgency. Even a flawless strategy can fail if your mind isn't steady. Discipline doesn't start at entry. It begins hours before the session even opens. That's why two traders can stare at the same setup and one sees profit while the other sees risk. That's why most fail before even placing a trade. By picking a time frame driven by emotion instead of logic, they've already sabotaged themselves before the session begins. The market rewards those who think in probabilities and punishes those who treat it like a prediction game. The harsh truth is that traders don't lose because they can't read charts. They lose because their mental framework collapses before they even start. To escape the 90%, the battle must be won before the trade. That means rewiring your brain to handle uncertainty instead of running from it.